Anyway, it's based on 8-inch touchscreen. It's MyFord Touch. It's built on the second generation of Sync.
Yeah.
And I have actually the first and second generation of vehicles. But 4 corners, very easy access, color-coded, green navigation, classical embedded navigation that you see in most vehicles today. You can enter a destination by touchscreen here by hitting the desk, or you can do voice.
Yeah.
We can show that later. Phone in the upper left corner. Much of the phone stuff is best done by voice. Once this Bluetooth phone is paired to the phone, I can go out and come back in, and I got my. And you can see, not that you need to do this while you're moving or anything, but all by access by voice. The contacts are in the system.
Yeah.
And then down here is all your entertainment. So we're on satellite radio right now. Got some nice, getting nice ceiling there a little bit. It's actually getting a signal pretty good. And then obviously I can switch to USB. I got a flash drive hooked up there. Inside, there's actually 2 USB ports in here and the SD card for navigation. So I've got the, you see the SD card, and I got some AV.
The SD card is the navigation.
Is navigation. It brings in the map data and everything that's plugged in right here. And now I've got it on USB. I've got 60 songs on here, but I am playing 11 U2, I guess. And one thing with the next generation with my touch, we can also show album art if you have it on your ID3 tag. Then over here we have the climate control. It's more redundant. We still have your standard climate control down here, but it's more graphical, and we can control a lot by voice. One of the things you don't have it in UK is satellite radio.
Yeah, we don't have it.
But maybe, not quite DAB, but DAB. But one of the things we can do is there's like 180 stations. I can quickly go through the presets here with just the steering wheel. I could be driving along and just go through my 6 presets. But there's 180 stations of satellite radio. If I don't have one on the preset, not a lot of people realize, for example, that Here Nation's on channel 39. I mean, nobody memorizes channel numbers.
No,
but they know the station,
yeah.
So I can just quickly go.
Please say a command.
Here Nation.
Tuning to Hair Nation.
Oh, I'm driving. Don't have to look at the screen or touch the screen. The other thing, we have local traffic and not local, but various big cities traffic and weather stations.
Yeah.
I'll show you that. But Bridget mentioned in there about a bunch of aliases and stuff. We created aliases called Detroit traffic, Detroit weather, St. Louis weather, St. Louis weather and traffic, just so people can tune to those real quickly. Do it right here.
Please say a command.
Detroit traffic.
Tuning to Detroit traffic.
And the reason why we did that and built on this is so people can easily tune it, because the station name, as you can see up there, is this. Try to do that by voice. It's actually CHI-DET, right? I mean, you're not going to make the people do that. So, and also, it shares, every 4 minutes, Sirius switches between Chicago and Detroit traffic.
Yeah.
So if I said Chicago traffic, I also would have tuned to this station. And then I can quickly switch to USB, and this is typical Sync.
Please say a command.
USB.
USB. Say a command.
Play artist Coldplay.
Playing artist Coldplay.
And that's your typical Sync functions. I only said USB first to switch the audio source.
But
it kept me going, saying, okay, what do you want to listen to? But now that I'm here, I don't have to say USB. I can just say play artist U2.
Right.
Please say a command.
Play artist U2.
Playing artist U2.
And that's what Bridget mentioned about the flattening the grammar more.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say device names. For example, she used me as a reference. Call Mark. Before in the older system, you had to say phone first, and then and then call Mark.
Yeah.
Now I can just say call Noelle, my daughter, or something.
Yeah.
While we're moving, I can do. I'm listening to Coldplay. Do
Please
navigation.
Say a command.
Destination street address.
In Michigan, say a street address including the city.
1125 Equestrian Drive, South Lyon.
When ready, press the voice button and then say set as destination, or say change something.
10 seconds. By the way, you know where I live now. Dinner's at 6. But we stop here to pause so they can confirm if you're going versus just immediately routing you, and then you have to go back because you can. If this wait a minute, that's not right, and go back. It's actually in Farmington Hills, Michigan. I screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up, and go back, and then I just say set as destination. Set as destination, and it's computing the route.
Setting destination.
Brilliant.
and all while I'm driving. So you know,
Yeah.
we lock out the typing equestrian drive, you know, while
Yeah.
you're moving. But you can do it all by voice. And the same thing, you can search for points of interest also.
And it's completely upgradable as well.
By USB for certain functions, as
Yeah.
they may or may not come out. Some functions, depending, may require a trip to the dealer just based on the
Right.
complexity, but it really is deterministic by the function or features you're upgrading.
Please say a
But that's-
command.
Cancel.
Canceling.
But that's the intent of the platform is upgradability.
That's
For example, the AppLink stuff that you mentioned that Julius has, I have a Fiesta that when I bought, when I leased it, I didn't come with AppLink. It came but later, about a month later, it came as a USB update, and I just plugged it, downloaded it from syncmyride.com, plugged it into my USB drive, and I got AppLink capability. I'm listening to Pandora in my Fiesta now.
That's it, doesn't it? That's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's great. Thanks very much.
Very, very much.